Stop what you are doing right now, because every single bull run, there is one moment, one event that flips an entire ecosystem from forgotten to legendary. For Ethereum, it was the 2017 ICO boom. For Solana, it was the NFT craze. And right now, I believe we are witnessing the spark, the catalyst that is about to do the exact same thing for one of the most powerful yet underrated projects in all of crypto. This isn't just another video. This is once in a cycle alert. And if you miss it, you will be definitely kicking yourself watching from the sidelines. So before we get ahead, let's send it. All right, what's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Domenico again. Look, I know I'm not going to waste your time today with fluff, but we're talking about destiny flipping moments here today. Think about it. Every single blockchain that has made it big has had that one moment that changed everything for it. It's that explosion of activity that nobody can ignore. A tidal wave of new users, new builders, and new money flooding in all at once. We all remember what happened to Ethereum, right? It was trading for less than 10 bucks. Then bam, the ICO boom hits and everyone and their grandma is creating a token. And what do they need? ETH. And what happened to the ETH price? Look at this chart. It skyrocketed from $10 or so to over $1,300 in a single year. And that is definitely a life-changing moment for those who are positioned. Then you have Solana. It was sitting there at a measly $8. People were calling it an ETH killer, but nobody was really using it. Then do you remember what happened? NFT mania hit in 2021, and then insane meme coin revival of 2024. Then suddenly, millions of people needed Sol for JPEGs and dog coins and meme coins, and it ripped all the way to $200. More importantly, do you see the pattern here? It's not just about good technology. It's about the right use case at the right time. And that brings me to the big question in all of this. The reason you clicked on this video. What is going to be ICP's moment? The formula is always, and I mean always, the same. So let's break it down. First, you need a killer use case. There's no two ways about that. Something so simple and powerful that literally anyone can use it. For ETH, it was creating a token in 10 minutes. For Sol, it was as simple as minting an NFT for pennies. It's got to be accessible. Second, you get a massive, undeniable surge in network activity. The blockchain starts buzzing. Transactions are flying left, right, and center. It's a beehive of activity that shows up on every crypto analytics site. And suddenly the big players can't ignore it anymore. And third, that creates the hype loop, the ultimate feedback cycle. The network activity gets investors excited. The investor money brings in more builders. The builders create cool new things that bring in even more users, and the cycle repeats, sending the price vertical. Builders, users, investors, all pouring in at once. That's the magic formula. So when we look at ICP, the internet computer or world computer, it has a tech. No two ways about that. Man, does it have tech. But it's been missing that one thing, that spark, until now. Okay, so let's get into the fundamentals, because this is where it gets absolutely insane. Most people have no idea what ICP can actually do. This is just not another smart contract platform. First, its smart contracts run at web speed. We're talking milliseconds. It's fast enough to build fully on-chain social network, a video streaming service, anything without having to cut corners. Second, and this is the absolute game changer in my opinion, it has a reverse gas model. Think about that. You, the user, pay zero gas fees. The developers charge up their dApps with what we call cycles, kind of like loading up a cloud server, and then everyone can use it for free. You want to onboard 1 billion users? Sure. You can't ask them to buy a token and figure out a wallet just to click a like button. ICP solves this. You know why? Because it's frictionless. And third, it has on-chain hosting. Your entire website, your dApps, front end, the back end, It all lives directly on the blockchain. It's not stored on Amazon Web Services or Google Cloud. It's unstoppable and truly 100% decentralized on chain. The tech. Okay. You know it's an absolute monster. It's a sleeping giant. But like I said, it's been missing that one killer use case, that one application that unlocks mass adoption. But now, what if I told you that Catalyst is finally here? And here we enter to what's called Caffeine AI. And this could change the entire story. Imagine this with me. What if anyone, and I mean anyone, your neighbor, your taxi driver, your next door neighbor, with zero coding knowledge could build a website, an online store, an NFT marketplace, or a full-blown dApp and deploy it fully on chain with just a few clicks? And that's what CaffeineAI does. It's like a Shopify meets artificial intelligence meets Web3. You just describe what you want, the artificial intelligence helps you design it, launch it, and it deploys it instantly and natively onto the internet computer. No developers needed and no complicated setups. And here's a fact in all of this, the part that lights the actual fuse. Every single creation, every website, every store, every dApp built with CaffeineAI, it has to burn cycles to run. So, do you see what that means? It's not theoretical usage, it's real, measurable, on-chain demand for ICP. It's a fire hose of network activity just waiting to be turned on. Okay, let's connect the dots in all this because this is where you need to be paying very close attention. The IC boom created a reason for millions, and I mean millions of people to buy and use Ethereum. The NFT meme wave created reasons for millions of people to buy and use Solana. CaffeineAI creates a reason for millions of creators, entrepreneurs, and businesses to build and use ICP. And that will lead to the gateway to eventually billions in the run. Think of the scale of how many people want to build a website, start an online business, launch an NFT project. We are talking millions and then billions. And right now, the barrier to entry for Web3 is, I would say, way too high. CaffeineAI absolutely demolishes that barrier. It is the ultimate Trojan horse for ICP adoption. There's no two ways about that. People won't even need to know they're using a blockchain. They'll just know they're using the easiest, most powerful website builder on the planet. And as this happens, what we'll see on the charts, we'll see daily active user spike, we'll see the number of transactions explode, and most importantly, we'll see the rate of cycles being burned go parabolic. That's the on-chain data that no one can argue with. That's the signal that brings in the hedge funds, the VCs, and the whales. They see that data, they know something is happening here. The narrative will shift fast, even potentially overnight. It will go from underrated tech to unstoppable adoption. And when that narrative flips, and obviously no one knows the date, not financial advice, the price will follow, not financial advice, because it always does. History repeats itself. Look, I'm not your financial advisor. You have to do your own research. That's why I always leave the links in the description. But I have been in this space for years, and my gut is screaming right now. This is one of those rare moments where you see the colors right in front of you before the rest of the market wakes up. We're talking about a potential paradigm shift for an entire ecosystem. This is how you get those 100x returns, not financial advice. You don't buy after the pump. You position yourself right when the fuse is being lit, when price is in capitulation. And if you're seeing what I'm seeing, if you feel that energy, then do me a favor right now. You smash that like button because it tells the YouTube algorithm that this information is critical. And hit the subscribe button with notification bell turned on because this is just the beginning. Because I'll be tracking this every step of the way and share this with a friend who's still stuck in the Web2 crypto fraud because it is time for the masses to see the light. And it's important these videos go out to as many people as possible. And also, if you appreciate my work, feel free to become a member of the channel to support my work. And I want to know what you think. Drop a comment below. Do you think Caffeine AI is the catalyst ICP has been waiting for? And let me know your thoughts. All right, let's wrap this up. History, it doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes. We saw the IC boom change Ethereum forever. We saw the NFT wave change Solana forever. These were not just price pumps, they were fundamental shifts in adoption for those ecosystems that cemented these platforms as leaders. And today, ICP has the technology to rival anyone. There's no two ways about that. It's faster, cheaper, safer for users, and more decentralized than anything out there based on the Nakamoto coefficient. The only one thing it's been missing is its story. And that's what we'd call its breakout moment. CaffeineAI could be that moment. It's simple, it's powerful, and it drives real, tangible demand for the network. It's a key that could finally unlock the floodgates. Because sometimes in all of it, it only takes one catalyst to change everything. And my bet is we're staring right at it. So don't get left behind on this one. So, more importantly, stay sharp, stay focused, and stay decentralized. And I'll see you on the internet computer. Peace out.